Hey guys, welcome back to Eclipse the Fox. I'm Skylar Fox, and we're back on CubeCraft with more item challenges. And you see here, the reason that I'm using my weapon of choice today, cooked cod, is because I had multiple comments telling me that I should indeed use cooked cod as my weapon. And by multiple, I'm using the dictionary definition of multiple, meaning more than one. And there was indeed more than one comment telling me to use cooked cod. Comments by Samantha Elliott and my friend and rival Exploding Daniel have both suggested that I use cooked cod. So that is what I'm doing here today. I also... You may notice throughout the video, but I'm gonna tell you now, that I'm playing using the overpowered setting today, which means all of the loot is enchanted diamond, I believe, or enchanted iron. And I think there's some unenchanted diamond too, but for the most part, it's enchanted diamond, so that just makes it harder. And you may be wondering, why would I make it harder on myself? It already takes me a year and a half to do these challenges, and it's because I have to prove something. Exploding Daniel, for like a day, had more subscribers than I did, and that is absolutely unacceptable. I need to have all the subscribers you see here. I have to beat them. And, you know, I am now. I made this video, or well, I started recording it while I was down, and now I'm up again, so the point doesn't really hit as hard. But still, I made this video more difficult out of spite, just to prove that I could. And it was Exploding Daniel who said I should do it, so now I did it, but I made it harder, just because I can. And I did. It clearly took me like 45 minutes to do this, which isn't like that long. It could have been longer, and I think it should have been longer, but I'm not like complaining all that much. Oh yeah, and for the compilation today, I've put in lyrical music by DeHusta. I like the lyrical music. It may not work as well with my style of editing. I say style of editing, but my style of editing is just bare minimum. So maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Tell me what you think. And also I've made this intro shorter because this is where I lose more people. I'm looking at the average retention time, and it's usually around 3 minutes. So if you're tempted to leave, don't, because there's good music, and I don't know, that's pretty much it. There's good music. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I know a majority of people who watch my videos are indeed subscribed, but there is a percent that is not, and that is potential for subscribers that need to be subscribed. Because we're very close to 100. We're at 95 at the time of this audio recording. But I want this video to bring me over 100. So share with everyone you know. Get everyone you know to subscribe. Do whatever you have to do. Bribe them. I don't care. Just get them to subscribe. So yeah, I think that we have the compilation starting in a little bit. Closing time by DeHusta, and I'll be back later.
Running, ooh, I feel they're coming. I know I'm running, running.
Hey guys, sorry for interrupting the wonderful music, but I wanted to show this kill in particular. And you may be wondering, hey, he won the game. Why is there still more video to watch? And did I win the game? Yes, I did win the game. But did I complete the challenge? No, I did not complete the challenge. Because one of the problems with overpower mode and what made it a little more difficult was that getting cooked cod was not a given. It was luck. And so sometimes I had to fight without cooked cod. And in this clip here, which was earlier in this round, I killed this man without cooked cod. Therefore, even though I won the game, I didn't complete the challenge, so I kept going. That's all I wanted to show. Back to the music.
And when I stand up, I'ma find the undetectable. Stand up, I'ma lose the comprehensible. Stand up, I'ma use the unconventional to find what's down below. Let those who count on the light show rely on the time flow, 'cause the night is in slow motion, 'cause all the people don't know about the evil when it's closing time. Closing time. Let those bound to their egos rely on the people when they break into cheering. The encore is lethal and the right is an evil when it's closing time. Closing time. How could I have known what the play was? How could I tell from the lights and the laughter to beg and now hoping for freedom? Like I'm stuck in a cage, pleading that someone brings a key. Ooh, I feel them running. Ooh, I feel they're coming. Ooh, I know I'm running. Take me for a ride and share what beast you've kept inside. Help me find what these demons hide and tend to down below.
Hey guys, so we're back here with the final attempt. I mean, it wasn't the final attempt until I actually completed it, but it's the final attempt shown. So it was very convenient that I got cooked cod out of the starting chests, because as I mentioned earlier, that was not always guaranteed. So that guy gets stabbed in the back, but I kill steal because I'm fun like that. And then I kill the guy who got the kill right there. Yeah. So this map is desert, and I really like desert. I'm a fan of desert, especially on these challenges, because it's just, there's small islands and there's a lot of void space, which makes these challenges much easier. Because it's less distance that I'd have to hit them in order for them to fall off. And there's less of a chance that they will survive by hitting onto an extra island or extra block. So, you know, just a fan of that in general. There's other maps like that, like Forest, I believe, is very similar to that. So in general, I like that. This guy here, he thinks he's better than me. He thinks he can take me in my fish, and it would appear that after a quick exchange of blows, he cannot. Wooltox and his mega string of numbers is no more. I'm always checking behind me, because in this situation where that guy snuck up behind me, except he pulls out a bow like a loser. They both have bows because they're both losers, so I put myself in a box to counteract their projectiles. So, you know, just sit in the box, eat a gapple to regenerate health and get the resistance back up. I'm just watching in third person too, making sure that no one's doing anything that they shouldn't be doing. Put an extra barrier so that it's easier for me to knock off other people into the void. That guy towers up. He goes on top of the box. I look in third person just to check. He's just there. I don't really know what he was doing. I go into third person to see what he's doing. He jumps down, and I get a pretty decent third person kill. I mean, given I just had to tap him a few times, but it was in front facing third person, which sucks. I hate front facing third person combat. It's weird. I go out of the box. I see that guy's up there, so I go back in the box. I'm still looking at him, and then I can't see him, so I turn to look at him. As he breaks my box, I punch him away, put blocks back down, and run. He's just over there. I don't think he noticed I left yet, because he's building up. And then he just comes over here, as he does. I get to stare at him for a little bit, as he does nothing, and then he comes back over down to the island adjacent to mine. He looks through my empty box, and then he contemplates fighting, and makes this bridge a little safer before running at me initially. Backs off a few times. I urge him on, and he comes to the first time, and he survives, unfortunately. But then he comes back, because he's not that smart, and that time I finish him. And so it's just like that. That's all she wrote. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. I hope to see you guys in the next one.